It's just a girl and she's on fire. Hotter than a fantasy, higher than the highway. This girl is on fire. Fire, fire. This girl is on fire.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Taylor Bob. My channel is on health, lifestyle, and beauty. If you would like to become part of the TaySquad, remember to hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel to become a part of my squad. So in today's video, we are going to do a deep condition and chill. I'm going to be deep conditioning my hair, and I'm going to be telling you guys my experience as I've been working from home and how that's been pretty different for me, but it also has benefited me a lot. So in today's video, I will be using the Cream of Nature Arganol Intensive Conditioning Treatment to actually deep condition my hair. I didn't want to continue to squeeze the bottle, so I did put all of my conditioner in this little container. That way it'll be easier. Now, my normal routine is the Queen Helene Cholesterol, but I went in my bathroom and it's empty, okay? But this is normally what I use every time I deep condition. I use this, y'all, the old school Queen Helene Cholesterol, using an oil, and this is the Jamaican black castor oil. I like to apply this to my scalp as I'm applying my deep conditioner because I feel like I'm getting a hot oil treatment and also a deep conditioning treatment at the same time. And I also apply a little bit of this on my scalp after I actually wash out my deep conditioner. So yeah, so we just gonna be deep conditioning and we gonna be chilling, okay? So let's get started. My deep conditioner, I will be looking slightly above the camera because that is where the face screen is on my camera and because I don't have a mirror in front of me. So as we all know, the coronavirus has affected a lot of us. A lot of people have lost jobs and just a lot of things are starting to change because of the current pandemic. And I never thought 2020 would end up being like this. Luckily, I didn't lose my job. They did lay off and furlough quite a lot of people, but I wasn't one of those, so thank God. You know, I pray every day that I still have a job and I'm still able to provide for myself. But my job has allowed us to basically work from home, you know, during this crazy time. I remember in March, like way at the beginning of March, I was just sitting there doing my work. It was a normal work day. And I kind of saw a lot of people just kind of walk back and forth. Like I kind of knew something was going on, but I couldn't really wrap my finger around it. And before I knew it, they had told us to spread out in the office. So we spread out. And then they were like, you know what? After today, you guys need to work from home. So that's kind of when I knew that the coronavirus was really getting serious, was in March, whenever my job basically told us like, y'all go home. And so we brought our laptops home and that was that. And so basically I've been working from home since March and I've been loving every bit of it, honestly. There are a few things that I miss, but I'm gonna kind of tell you guys the pros and the cons of working from home. So the first thing I want to talk about is just the flexibility of it. You know, you're in your own home, so you really don't have to go anywhere for like lunch or like if you need to take like, you know, a 30-minute nap to refresh and finish up your day, like you can do that whenever you're working from home. So I love the flexibility that it brings. And I also was able to work from my parents' house in Louisiana for the past like 2 months. So I was there and that allowed me to catch up with my family and just spend that quality time that I really miss with them. I'm back in Texas now, but I was able to spend a full 2 months with my family, and y'all, that was so like refreshing. I feel like I really did need that time with my family in Louisiana because I really have missed them like so much. We see each other like every couple of months, but just being able to like stay there like non-stop for 2 months was amazing. I basically used the office at my mom's house as like my office to do my work, and then my mom went to work and like my dad had things to do, so I was never really interrupted, I could say. I was just able to just concentrate and just get my work done every single day, but that was like perfect for me, y'all. Like I was able to spend a lot of time with my family. And then also another pro of like working from home is that you don't have to get up and get dressed if you don't want to get up and get dressed, okay? Normally when I wake up, I literally just wake up and start my work, you know? I go in the bathroom, wash my face, brush my teeth, drink my coffee, and I start my day basically flexible, and you're able to like work from anywhere. So I love that about working from home. Now on the flip side, I will say that I really miss being in the office, because I miss getting dressed. I miss you know, kind of being around people. And so once you're like working from home, and especially me, you know, I live alone, so after like the first month I was like, okay, I'm kind of over this working from home thing. Like, I need some human interaction. And then it's Corona, so it's like I can't really get out the house like I want to. So at first it kind of made me feel kind of like depressed. Like, I didn't really know what was going on. I didn't really know what was going to happen to me, to my family. And then my mom was like, you can come home. And I was like, you know what? I'm taking you up on that offer and I'm coming home. And that's what I did. I went to my mom's house for like 2 months, and I really did enjoy myself. Another thing I miss about like the office is just getting up and getting dressed every day. I'm one of those employees, like, I love to dress to impress in corporate America. So every morning, like, literally have on slacks and heels and a blazer. Like, I love that kind of stuff. So I really miss just getting up and just being in the office, like being on the go. The experience of working from a company that's in like a big downtown office, so things move very fast downtown. And that was really cool for me because I live kind of like on the outskirts of Dallas. So I don't really live in the city, but my job is like in the city. So that kind of gives me a change of scenery when I actually do get to go in the office and actually go to work in person. So yeah, but working from home, I mean, it's been cool. It gets boring. Like, I don't see how people can really do this like every single day of their lives and just not be social. Like, I see if you have kids, yeah, this working from home thing is cool, but y'all, like, doing this every day is for the birds. And so now, like, my job, I think they have like a 50% capacity limit. So if you want to go in the office now, you can. I know a lot of us still don't because it's not mandatory. I know the people that do go in the office is normally like to print stuff at work and whatnot, but I am just staying home, and I'm trying to stay as safe as possible during like this pandemic, because in Texas it's actually getting worse and there's a lot of cases here. And I even heard in some parts of Texas that there's a shortage of ambulances. So like, yeah, so I'm kind of scared when it comes to the virus, so I'm just gonna lay low and continue working from home. Another thing I like about working from home is that I can watch Netflix and YouTube videos while I work. So I basically work from my couch and I just get to watch TV and just kind of be in like a normal environment while doing my work, if that makes sense. So you don't really have to, you know, interact with anybody, and you can just kind of just do your own thing. If you want to watch your favorite Netflix series, you can watch, I mean, a whole series in, you know, in like 2 days working from home. But that's pretty much it. But you basically have to still do your work and still like stay on top of task. I know for me, like, I'm a salaried employee, which means that I get paid like a set rate every single month, and I get paid twice a month. So even though I'm salaried, I don't have to clock in. I still have to make sure that I'm doing my work every single day, because if you don't do your work, like, they gonna fire you. So you have to really do your work. And so if you're not a person that can really like multitask and stay on task, then working from home is not from you. It's not for you. Like, you really have to be focused when you're working from home, doing your work like you're supposed to. Like, the numbers and everything are going to show. So you have to make sure if you do work from home that you do stay on task. That's like the biggest piece of advice that I can give. And yeah, that's just based on my experience. So you have to stay focused whenever working from home. So it's really cool, but at the same time, it's like you still got to do your work, like, you know. And like I was saying too, as far as like lunch and stuff, I basically can just make my own lunch, and sometimes I start cooking like at 2-3 o'clock. Like, you can do stuff like this when you're working from home. So like, you can start cooking when you're working from home. If you have any like small chores that you need to do, like let's say you need to put clothes to wash, or like you need to wash dishes, like you can do all of this when you're working from home. So it's pretty cool, like, to work from home. So yeah, so overall, working from home is cool. I like it. It's flexible, but I just miss getting up every morning. I miss getting dressed and, you know, being that corporate boss every morning. Like, I just miss that, and just being in the environment, in the corporate environment. I really do miss that about corporate. But that's pretty much the only things that I can think of as far as like pros and cons of like working from home. But for the most part, I'm trying to stay safe during this coronavirus. And yeah, so who knows, I don't know where we're going to be in the next couple of months, but I know, like I said, the Texas numbers are rising, so I'm not in a rush to get back into the office. So I'm hoping that they give it a few more months before they start making it mandatory to go into the office again, because your girl is not trying to go in an office, you know, if I can be in potential danger with other people. And the same thing applies to like a store. I know a lot of people say like that people shouldn't go back to school and stuff like that, and I totally understand that. And some of those teachers are saying, well, you know, you can pick up the coronavirus just going to Walmart, just going to CVS. And I definitely understand that, and I definitely do agree. So I do try to limit that as well. I don't go in the stores. I still do, you know, the Walmart pickup, and they don't even make us sign the little computer thing that they have. It's like a little handheld device that you have to sign when you get your groceries. So Walmart is doing their part. They're not making us sign that little thing anymore, so we don't have to touch that little screen. And then they come to the opposite side of your car to actually check you in and to see who you are and whatnot. So that's perfect. That's been working for me since before Corona, so I'm gonna continue to do my Walmart pickup. You know, I am, like I said, I'm back in Texas, back at my apartment. And I'm glad that I'm back, just for the simple fact that school is about to start. I am in an MHA program. I'm almost done with my program, so I think it was a good idea to just come back and catch up on my doctor's appointments and kind of get ready for school next month. Well, this month actually, because it's August, but yeah. So I'll be able to kind of just do my homework and do everything and not kind of have those distractions. And when I'm doing stuff like school, I don't like to have any type of distractions. Like, I really am in my zone whenever I'm in school. So I think me being here right now is just the best thing for me. I may go back and stay with my family, maybe like closer to Thanksgiving in December. I may stay for like a month or so, but it all just depends on what my job decides to do. But as for now, the reason I really came back is because school's about to start. Like, I had to come check on my apartment, and you know, this is where I live. I live in Texas, so I had to come back home and just check up on, you know, check up on my apartment. I had to check my mail and whatnot. This is pretty much how my hair looks after applying the intensive conditioning treatment by Creme of Nature. So y'all, this makes your hair like really soft and easy to detangle. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but I never used a comb the entire time I was putting this deep conditioner in my hair. So now I'm going to go ahead in with my oil. And I'm just applying it to my scalp. I'm not putting too much, but I'm making sure I put enough. And my hair is really thick, so I do have to make sure that like I really do get it on my scalp. And then let me just put a little bit more in the front and the back. And then I just like to go ahead and begin to massage my scalp, y'all. This feels amazing. If you don't massage your scalp, you definitely should massage your scalp, because deep conditioning every wash day, adding that Jamaican black castor oil and cholesterol, and massaging your scalp can lead to insane hair growth, y'all. So you just want to make sure that you are really taking all of these steps whenever you are deep conditioning your hair, because it really will make a difference, okay? Oh, this feels amazing. It feels amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and put this plastic bag on my head. I get these at my beauty supply store. They are extremely cheap, and I also reuse these, so I normally rinse it and then hang it up in my shower and use it the next time I need it. As you guys can see, my hair is super thick, so I do kind of have to make sure that my entire head is covered under this. And after you use it a couple times, it does kind of get a little loose around the ends, as you guys can see. So yeah, so I'm just making sure that stays. A little scrunchie, and I'll kind of secure the back of it. Boom. boom, boom, boom. So this is how I look when I deep condition. Now, this is the most important step of the deep condition, okay? And that is adding the heat to your hair. So to actually add the heat on my hair, I use a bonnet dryer. So I got this for about $10 at my local beauty supply. Now all you have to do is plug in your blow dryer of choice. And for this video, I'll be using my Revlon. It's super old. As you guys can see, it's starting to like fade away. And then you just connect this little bottom piece to the blow dryer. And then it should look like this. And this is basically where the heat is going to go through onto the cap. And then you just put the cap on your head. This is pretty much how it looks on the inside. It has a few holes in it to make sure you're getting all that heat to your hair. And this is by Red by Kiss. I don't know if you guys can see, but it has a little brand name here. And then it also has an adjustable strap. So you want to make sure that you use this as well if you use a bonnet dryer, just to ensure that you get it as tight as you can. That way you get the most heat on your hair as possible. Go ahead and kind of tighten it up a little bit. And I just like to make sure my entire head is covered. I kind of know what's the front where it says the Red by Kiss on it. And I just kind of back it up a little bit because I don't want it too much on my forehead. And I just get it as tight as I can. And you can twist it like however you choose. You don't have to keep this little thing in the front. You can twist it to the back if you want to. And then basically you just start your blow dryer. So I'm going to put mine on high setting. It's not really that hot to me. I feel like the high setting is the perfect temperature for me. And because I only like to sit under the hooded dryer for about 15 minutes. So yeah, here we go. So y'all saw that. So once the heat starts to hit the bonnet dryer, it does kind of get bigger, and then your hair maintains that heat. And what I really do love about the heat, y'all, is that it really helps your hair retain that moisture, especially if you're a low porosity like me. It will open up those cuticles and your hair will just feel so moisturized after you do this. So remember, do this every single wash day and you'll see how much your hair will begin to grow. All right, so I'm finished. Whew. Oh, child, my little cap came off with the little with the actual bonnet dryer piece. As you guys can see, this is how my hair looks, and y'all can't even tell me this don't look super moisturized and juicy. Okay, look at that. Look at these curls. Girl, look at these curls. Girl, look at these curls. Period. All right, y'all. So I'm going to rinse this out my hair, and then I'll be uploading another video because I want to show you guys how I actually style my hair doing a twist out. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Remember, give this video a like and also subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed, and become a part of the Tay game. I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you guys next time.